Now, the fighting with Gaza basically over and pandemic restrictions lifting, the airports in Israel once again overflowing with travelers both entering and exiting the country. But the travel situation is still delicate, with foreign visitors to Israel placed under particular scrutiny before arriving. So what do you do if you're a business owner in need of some expert help from a non-Israeli? Attorney Joshua Pex of the Cohen, Pex and Brosh law offices joining me with solutions. Thanks so much for being with us.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. So what are the current problems, first of all, in bringing in an expert to Israel?
So in general, the main problem is, as it always has been, is to get the permit. So before you have a permit, you can't even have the expert come in. And getting this permit isn't easy because, as you can imagine, whether you're a foreign company sending an expert to Israel or a local Israeli company wanting to hire a foreigner, you have to prove that the local Israeli can't do the job. Obviously, the authorities in Israel would prefer Israeli to do the work. So in order to bring a foreigner, you have to get special permission.
Wow, I didn't know that. So, but what about, I mean, there are extenuating circumstances, I'm sure. What if I need somebody now? Is there an expedited process maybe?
Yes, there is. If there's something very urgent in special cases, you can even get the application done within 6 working days, but only for a short period of 45 days.
All right, so again, what are the criteria necessary to bring in an expert? You mentioned proving, first of all, that no Israeli can do the job.
Right, so there's criteria that have to do with the area of expertise. First of all, you bring experts usually in terms of high-tech, research, academia, but also the arts. Second, the company needs to show that it's in good standing and that they really can't find anyone else. And then the expert itself also, you need to show that the expert has really unique knowledge and know-how, some expertise. You have to show diplomas, CV, resume, show that only this person can do the job.
Oh, wow.
So it's not that easy.
It's not that easy. It doesn't sound very cheap either. What are the costs associated with this?
Right, it's pretty expensive. You have an application fee of 1,200 shekels. Then once you get the permit and get the visa itself for the working license for a year, you need to pay 10,000 shekels. Wow. Other than that, you have other expenses that have to do with translation of the documents, notarization, getting all the documents in order. And then legal fees as well for lawyers.
Of course.
So it is not a usual process, let's say it that way.
And I'm assuming that the company pays for this on behalf of the expert, or does the expert have any sort of copay situation?
Right, no, the whole process is done through the company itself. They submit the application and they take care of the process. The expert itself, maybe he will pay or she will pay for their own documents, you know, the translation and notarization. But in general, it's a process that's done through the hiring company.
Wow. All right. So is there anything else that I think maybe we need to know about this process that I'm missing here?
So there are experts, foreign experts that come to Israel because at the end of the day, there aren't Israelis that can do everything, and really foreign experts will move the economy forward and teach other local Israelis, help companies grow, and in general benefit the Israeli local economy.
All right, so if you need an expert, I think you can check out the Cohen, Pex and Brosh law offices for some advice on how to bring them into the country. Joshua Pex, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.